you've got yourself something funky.
Evening, peoples. Right, well, we did have everybody all set down below, ready to go, and then technicalities happened, and some of them have vanished. So they might come back, they might not. We don't know who's watching. It says there's 3 watching up there, but there's nobody commenting, so I don't even know if the streams is working properly. Who's there? Say hi. Wave hi. We've got 5 there. There we go. Steffan Harrop's one of them. So we'll bring him in because he's watching and he's there.
Hello.
That's 6 now. We can't see who this one is. It says hi, Loose. Evening, let's check, dude. If you do want the link to come and join in, you can feel free. You might not want to. Right. So, Steffan, dude.
Oh.
As you noticed earlier on, one of the guests was a little bit overactive tonight, and to the point where he popped off and vanished.
Yeah.
So we'll move on with what we're going to do, and hopefully he'll get back to us. There you go, another one. Facebook user says hi, Loose. It still comes up as hi, Loose. You need to click that link at the top. Oh. Ignore that. Right. So, what have you got planned tonight, Steffan?
Going along the gummy theme, I'll bring out the psychos again.
The Psycho Bears, which is a League of Fire challenge. So we best bring up the little banner that goes across the bottom of that. That goes. And there's a thing called a disclaimer, because you must read a disclaimer with all League of Fire challenges. And it's on the back of the packet. How handy can that be?
Yeah. Don't need it. I, Steffan Harrop, am over 18 years of age, of sound of mind, have read and understood the whole support disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, the suppliers and manufacturers, nor no Chilli-heads will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiple thereof. I acknowledge and agree to the fact about question.
Damn, dude, that was like a pro. Even the timing of when to bring them in, as you were saying, the other multiples thereof.
I couldn't feel it. I didn't want to look for it.
That was pretty well done. I think we might have to have a little competition to see who can actually do these better. Is it? The timing of that was impeccable.
Oh.
So, the little Psycho Bear. Well, it isn't the little Psycho Bear. It's the big Psycho Bear, which is the little brother of the 6 bears, the 12 bears that were the Reaper Bears. Les Check's just watching it today. He's having fun. So there it is. If you like to show it to the camera so we can see how lovely and gummy it looks. So they actually look quite cute, don't they?
Mm.
You've got to admit, when you look at one, it looks kind of cute. And then it tries to tear your head off.
Oh. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, dude. And in he goes. Now, there's no time to eat this bear. There is only time as an afterburn after you've eaten the bear. But the best advice is to chew it as best you can. Stu Walker there, tagging away. Thanks, dude. Now, Steffan actually likes the taste of these, I remember from the last video. You didn't find them too bad.
Better than the Reaper Bears.
Which is a fair statement, because they were absolutely awful. I believe these are made with Psycho juice from, is it the Wiltshire Chili? No. Keep getting the company mixed up. I can picture the bottle in my head. Steffan's got one, he's going to find one. Jag7 on YouTube is asking, are you actually feeling any heat yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweats are starting a little bit.
Bit of sweats.
All round mouth heat. Throat's alright so far.
Good question, Jag7. I better get ready with this timer because it looks like that's going to be going soon. Master the technology. There we go. I can hear your breathing's changed now, so yeah, it's quite warm. Psycho juice from Dr. Bernorium. Thanks, Charlie Whitmore, dude. So yeah, if anybody wants to try the actual sauce that is used to make these, Dr. Bernorium, Psycho juice. And the timer begins. Off it goes. 3 minutes. I had the bit of drool going on. Charlie's tried a few of the sauces from the Dr. Bernorium and he doesn't recommend them.
I've got a bottle of ghost garlic, I think it is.
Have you tried it
From
yet?
them upstairs? No, I haven't opened it yet.
Be interesting to see what you think about it because Charlie just says doesn't make much of the sauces he's tried. Even Scott, dude, he's just said he hasn't had that one. That one might be okay. But we'll find out when you open it.
Yeah.
Did I hear a slight bit of nose run starting?
No, nose is alright.
No nose run.
Sweat. Eyes aren't running yet. Nose is fine.
So just a little bit of sweat.
Mouth's going down. It's more like the back of my mouth to the throat.
Would you say this is manageable for most Chilli-heads?
I'd say so.
Yep. I think that was where it was aimed at. It was aimed at being a tough one, but not too tough that people would feel it was, so that it would be tough, so that the little Chilli-heads would struggle. But it was the baby brother to the Reaper Bears, because the Reaper Bears were pretty brutal.
Well, I'm no expert at challenges, but I wouldn't say I'm a beginner.
Definitely not. I have seen some of the things that you have eaten. And it would put most Chilli-heads, well, put quite a few Chilli-heads flat on their backs, me included. I just wouldn't stand a chance. Charlie says from what he's heard of these, the main challenge is the cramps and the taste. Jag7 is asking what is the Scoville rating of the bear? That's a good point. I do believe it tells you on the back of the packet.
Disclaimer. Ingredients.
You've only got 3, 2, 1. You've beaten that challenge, by the way, dude. Dun, dun, dun.
No, it doesn't say like an exact Scoville rating, but the ingredients in the sauce are Nagarjalokia, oleoresin, which is extract.
Oleoresin is usually around 9 million.
Yeah. Cane vinegar, salt, mustard, garlic, xanthan gum. Gelatin, corn syrup, sugar, water, citric acid, natural fruit, cherry flavoring, and coconut oil.
Oh, I didn't know it contained the coconut oil. So, back to the words of the disclaimer where it says, and possibly multiples thereof. Dun, dun, dun! And that is why that line is in there. Scott Rivers is saying, you can do it. Yeah, you're right, Charlie. The sauce has the oleoresin extract in it. There's another one of those cute little things that
He's got earrings this time.
he's got earrings, he's got little horns, he's a devil bear, and he had his head bitten off. Ralph! That little bear didn't stand a chance. Stu Walker says, well done, Steffan Harrop, and Jag7 over on YouTube says, bear round 2. I read that when, as I was reading it, it was in my mind, like, you know, Mortal Kombat. Round 2. Thanks, Jag7. It's 6.4 million extract, Les Jack's just confirmed.
Okay.
Scott saying, chew, boy, chew. I'm not sure where Gus vanished to. I think he might have passed out somewhere. He was a little bit hyper. Oh, the heat's ramping up now. That second bear seems as though it's flared it all off in your mouth again.
Yeah.
Scott saying, swallow. Could have been a house martin. James Nixon's there. Evening, dude. He says, round 2 and bite. Instead of fight. I just done it again. He just done it. He got me in the Mortal Kombat. Round 2, bite. Charlie's asking, have you done multiples of these bears before?
I did three
bears.
last time, didn't I?
3 bears
I had the
before.
5.
Still came back to eat another
I was
2.
going to see if I could do all 5. Only managed the 3, so these are the 2 that are left over.
I've noticed a little bit of sweat starting to form underneath the eye now. Most of it is still up on the top of the head, but
I'll get that in a minute.
Jag7 says, in approaching this one, is the trick to chew quickly or only allowing little contact on the tongue? The trick is the more chewing you do, the better, but chew fast.
Oh.
Oh, you haven't just bit the side of your cheek there, did you?
Just bit it on this side of my mouth and it's painful.
Yeah. Tracy Freeman did a challenge where he made one of his gums bleed and all the heat just concentrated right where that area was, wasn't it?
Oh.
Scott Rivers, it would not be a good idea to swallow it whole because that chunk of gelatin would sit inside of your belly and heat up. And if it did need to come back out, it would be very difficult to get it back out whole. Evening, Stephen Gibbs, dude.
Almost there.
Almost there. Does it get really hard to chew by the time you get your second one? Time begins. Now you look like you've eaten something hot. I imagine if you bit, nibbled, swallowed, bit, nibbled, swallowed, bit, nibbled, swallowed, you might get away with that, Scott. Imagine the front of your mouth would get very hot while you kept biting and nibbling. Not sure there is an easy way for them. Les Check says, well done, dude. Joe's done a few of these, but never more than one at a time.
What's that now? I did a single one. I did 3. And now I did 2.
And for a second there, Steffan had gone into his own little well with really heavy metal bouncing around inside of his head. He was just about to start knocking. Jag7 says, dare I ask if there is intention of a third round? If he did have a third one, there probably would have been, but he hasn't got a third.
Unfortunately, we only had the two.
Only two. Yes, Scott, Steffan's found his happy place. Steve Gibbs says, you can boss it. Scott's saying, do a slammer.
I'd have to go off screen and go upstairs.
There you go. He can't do that because he'd have to go off screen and go upstairs, and therefore he wouldn't get the bonus points for doing multiples in a row. And I think Scott's just having a laugh because he's now saying, do everything.
Yeah, I sent Scott a picture of all the challenges I had.
I was about to say, I've seen that picture. And a minute left. See, Scott, you're scaring him now with the idea of that picture. Lecky Dar Arena. Just 30 seconds to go, dude. Angus, where have you gone? Angus, where have you gone? Irina, Scott has just done 2 of the Psycho Bears from the Rummy Bear Company.
Steffan, not Scott.
And Steffan. Yeah, it's because I'm reading Scott above that. Us Northerners, we can't read and talk at the same time. Boom, and that's it done. Well, that's it done. Reset that, get rid of it, close that.
Excuse me.
Nice big burp.
All right. Army.
I've had to remove the timer, and then that way around I won't introduce myself as or whatever. So, well done there, dude. Jag7 over on YouTube says, absolute legend. Irina's got a green face going. Scott says, Steffan is my nursey. I don't think we should reveal too many details about that one. The look of your face was a bit confused.
You know just as much as I do.
Yep, you look just as confused. Look at that big gulp of milk. So that was, is it 3 points for each of those bears or 5? I can't remember.
3 points each. 3 points each with a bonus.
Bonus, that was 7 points. 7 points, the same amount of points as a Tube of Terror. Which do you think you would prefer to do, them or a Tube of Terror? This.
The Tube of Terror is the only challenge on my shelf that I haven't attempted yet. And yeah, the look says it all.
Do you not like peanuts?
No, I like peanuts, but sampled the Death Nut Free Nuts, and they were bad.
Yeah, the final chamber of the Death Nut 3 is actually hotter than the Tube of Terror.
Yeah, I don't think I lasted 10 seconds with. What is it? 1 through 4 or 1 through 5?
There's 1 to 5.
1 5. The 5th one.
Well, the 4th chamber is around about the same as the Tube of Terror, I believe. I'm not 100%, but I believe. The 5th one kind of jumps up a little bit.
Okay.
I think you might find the Tube of Terror is not as bad as you're expecting. Only one way to find out.
I'll only know when I try, won't I?
Yeah, there's only one way to find out, though, yeah. Well, with that, I don't think Gus is coming back. He seems to have completely vanished. Maybe Abby's beating him up again. He wasn't quick enough. The Slammer isn't 9, the Killer Queen is, though. That was Scott. Charlie's saying, do the stew, Steffan, it's good. So, yeah, he's giving you the thumbs up. Les Check
One
said,
day.
absolutely, you can do the tube.
One day.
One day. Obviously not today. You can't possibly be doing it
No,
today. That's
not today.
madness.
Not today.
Well done, dude. I'm going to say goodbye to you because I'm going to get myself out of here as well.
Cheers, everyone.
See you later, dude. Say, he didn't. He ran away. He was supposed to drink his milk and go, Anyway, that was New Chilli-heads. That was Steffan Harrop. The other guy that was supposed to be coming on was Angus Bates, but he seems to be having some difficulties. He's probably passed out because he was acting a little bit inebriated. I'm going to get myself out of here. New Chilli-heads, Lives with Sun. Bye, guys.